good content.
I know. Let's start. Are we filming?
I'm filming.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Hey, guys. Welcome back to the DimesCast podcast. We're here with the amazing Alex Tate. How are you, brother?
I'm good, boss.
We've been talking for probably about 20 to 30 minutes already.
All the hot content is already gone. It's done.
We'll just start from here.
If you guys didn't know, Alex, he's probably one of the man behind the scenes of everything in Brisbane at the moment.
That is a gross over-exaggeration.
I don't really know.
I'll happily take it, but that is wildly...
No, but you help run Biscuit Factory, massive. There's a couple other things.
A few other bits and pieces. I do Hidden Festival.
Yeah.
We do a lot of international touring. We sell acts to Asia. We manage some artists, Hydraulics, Oski, Phase 1, Subhuman, Twirl, and Virus Syndicate.
Wow.
The boys.
The boys.
The boys.
And then we also do domestic bookings. And then I'll also offer really shit life advice as well on podcasts.
Oh. That's why you're here.
Exactly.
What was I going to say? How long have we known each other now?
I was thinking about that on the drive here. When did we first meet? Actually, no. Kate brought it up the other day. We fucking first met at your shop.
Yep.
I came to your shop and you.
I didn't meet you. I met Hannah.
Maybe so, but but look, I knew that was. I think I was talking to someone. Was like, "You go to your shot," and I was like, "Oh, look, does anyone any good ever come out?" And they're like, "Emmett," and I was like, "Yeah, true, pay that."
Oh, I wouldn't. I'm not going to take that,
dude. Get
There's
this.
more.
Get now, get this shit. Now here's a fucking. You want the dirt and the gripe? Fucking.
It's why we brought you on.
Hydraulic Damien is on their website.
What?
Yeah. He was in the first ever Your Shot and came second. And they've never wanted anything to do with him. They've never had any affiliation. And then this year, he's everywhere on their promo.
Wow.
He found it and showed it to me. He's like, can we get some checks? And I was like, props not, eh? But, dude, check the shit.
That's
It's not
crazy.
interesting enough to bring up. But, at some point, he's everywhere on their shit this year. He's like the number. He's like Ty Lily than him.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Neither,
what?
neither did I.
You're the manager.
It feels like that's my job to know that. Good thing.
So that probably tallies up to about 5 years, I guess, we've known each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would.
This is just after we started because
Time
the
goes by when you're
first
having fun.
the first set we ever played for you was Snails.
Yes.
Yeah.
You played more and then
because you played prior at
Spend to See.
at
The first gig was
Arena.
Datsik. Was Datsik, yeah.
Are we allowed to say the
Of
D
course
word?
we are. We can.
It's a touchy subject.
Listen, you can say anything you want, except for what we said before.
Adam, can we get a trigger warning on that?
Hang on. We got the sound effects, don't we? We got sound effects?
What you?
Oh, well, no,
That's a terrible trigger warning.
hang on. Wait. We got what be the other one? There's another one. Isn't there the guns? Is it? Is the guns there? Oh, there it is. There. How's that? Is that what it is?
Mate, what?
Wild West.
Who came up with these for trigger warnings? That is rough.
But yeah, that was my first show with you guys because I remember I came up to your house. You were basically just talking about. I don't even know what you were talking about.
Probably some absolute
just random stuff. I remember,
Especially after a show.
I remember Hannah's there and she's trying to be really professional, and she's like, yeah, so we'd love to have you on board and love to just play this type of music. And then you'll be like, oh, just play whatever you want. Yeah, just do this and yeah, you'll be sweet. No, just rock up at this time. Yeah, it'll be sweet. Yeah, no, it's all good.
The cool dad.
And then you just you were going to put me on for Andy Serum and Mayhem.
And then I dogged you. Is that what happened?
You dogged me.
Fuck.
Because
Oh, Guy. Was it no?
No, there was another duo I think that you were testing that time. Booty. Babe.
But yeah, they're cool guys. They kind of dropped off. It's what are their names? The long haired bloke. They're both mad stoners, but they're good dudes. And one of them's got a really shitty tattoo on. Oh, what's it? Fuck. It's in my head. It's super shit. His tattoo. It's like behind his ear. And it's real bad. It's almost as bad as Ryan's Skrillex tattoo. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's
I
pretty
remember
bad.
that one.
Fuck. I can't remember their names now. I feel real bad.
But then you casually put me on to Datsik. You're like, oh yeah, just Datsik. You're right. You're sweet. Get in there.
Yeah, sweet.
And then that's basically then on.
I'm sorry, you can't put that on your resume anymore.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
Not allowed.
That's sick. Fuck.
Yeah, I was redoing Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. No,
I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot of them.
yeah, no, fuck, probably can't bring that up, hey.
And then obviously we played at Snails.
That's the first time set.
Was like the first and last time we played at the Met.
Fuck, that was a list party, eh?
That was fucking insane.
Because if you remember, that was meant to be at Capulet.
Yeah, and it rained.
And
Can you imagine that?
I must have gotten a hot deal on that if I fucking put it at a 250 cat room on a Saturday.
During the day.
Yeah.
During the day, yeah.
Dude, it was like you come out of Coco and it's like broad daylight still. Everyone's like just getting ready to go.
Yeah, no, because it was meant to be at Capulet for a day party, and then it was like torrential rain. I'd been to Aiden Gillespie's house, hanging out, drinking Milo and reading books until real early in the morning with the show that day, and I was just like, man, like this show's going to get cancelled.
Yeah.
And then I had to call the man. They were lucky. They were super cool. They were like, yeah, you can do the party here. And fuck, I bet they regret that, eh?
First and last time.
That got torn to shreds.
Yeah, dude. And people
like,
went crazy.
Literally.
Like they actually went feral.
Yeah, proper.
Bro, remember pillows getting sliced
in the mosh.
Chairs getting thrown.
Shit, it was
everywhere.
Just, and because I was like, I can't remember who told me. It might have been Hugh or something. They were like, yeah, because we sold it out for Capulet. And he's like, oh, yeah, you do it 400 here. So I was like, cool.
More tickets.
For the listener at home, the dance floor is 200, sure.
Of course.
But not, like, that's it. So if you put 400 people in a very, confined space, fuck, shit'll get fucked.
And shit got fucked.
It really
did.
did.
Big time.
Yeah, that was. And then we had what was it? We did Teddy Killers after.
Yeah.
The drum bass party. And then Snails came and just listened to drum bass on the D floor. Really? And heaps of people were like crowding around him for a photo. More people were trying to get a photo than watching Teddy Killers play. I felt a bit bad. But look, props to him for hanging out and listening to some DMB.
Yeah, of course. Now, I just remember that was obviously that was a good moment for us. It was like the first time we played for Biscuit Factory, but that was probably one of the most brutal shows I've ever been to.
That was in. Yeah.
It was loopy.
It was.
Loopy.
It was weird.
Loopy
it got
is the only
weird
word.
really quick.
I actually think it was because of the rain.
The rain brings
People just turn crazy.
Fuck it. Yeah.
People just cooped inside.
The spores from the rain. The toxic spores.
As you said, they were probably like cooped up at home drinking their Milo. Like
just getting wild.
They just need to get out of their skin.
Dude, people fucking went hard in that, eh?
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the looser parties. I think that would be one of the loosest parties we've ever run. I think the loosest party we've ever run I wasn't there for, or the two loosest.
Which one?
The HeadX Hesh one.
Oh.
Where was I? I was at Red Rocks in Colorado, in Denver.
I don't think
we weren't there. I think that was recently.
Yeah, that was like, it was last fucking year at some point.
I do remember the show.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, John got fucked real bad. And I wasn't there. Huh?
TBC.
No. Capulet.
Oh yeah.
Something about partying during the day. People can't handle their juice boxes.
Out of all the shows that you've run, and I'm talking, let's just have a look at the history of Alex Tate. So, Alex, you're originally from Perth.
Yes.
And
West Coast.
now you're in Brisbane.
I am.
What happened? How did you transition from Perth to Brisbane?
Got a flight.
I mean, that's amazing.
No, look, I used to describe Brisbane as Perth with no beach and no money. There's still no beach, but there's some money here now. It's because I left Perth at the peak of the mining boom. Like, everyone had cash. There was heaps of parties. Like, it was a popping nightlife scene. It still is, but it was something else. Like, it was actually ridiculous how good Perth was. And then I came in at Brisbane they just had like, it was when the Newman government had cut like 100,000 public servants or something stupid. Like, it was insane. Like heaps of people didn't have work.
Yeah.
Construction industry was on the back foot. Like, there was no money. It was shit. And then not even really quickly, like, first year was a bit tough. And then about the third year, it just like Perth just took a dive. The iron ore price collapsed and Perth went to shit. And then Brisbane just went boom. Really? Dude, if you can remember, like 2 years ago, man, there was like so many cranes. Like, a good way to tell how a city's doing is how many cranes are in the sky. Right. Like, the more cranes, the better shit's doing. And dude, Brisbane's been on the up. And I think it had its own little natural boost. And then now Sydney and Melbourne and Sydney's gotten so expensive. Heaps of are becoming economic refugees to Brisbane from the southern states, and it's good. It's good. Brisbane's growing.
You're actually right. I've noticed a lot of Sydney artists moving to Brisbane or like in the vicinity. Gold Coast.
Dude, it's just not comparable. Like, other than it's a lovely city. My only gripe with Brisbane is the lack of beach. Everything else is like, and the summer is fucked. The summer is disgusting.
It's fine.
It is I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. But
wait, there's a beach out at Wynnum, isn't there?
I wouldn't get in that water.
Yeah. Did they just find like irukandji? So yeah, the only fucking beaches they now have like those poisonous Japanese jellyfish to kill people.
Ones,
Nah, not the box ones. The box ones are big. The irukandji, they're little. Like they'll kill you. Like,
well, then why would we want to go on the beach then?
Well, because the beach is dope.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I grew up like 500 meters from the beach back in
Same.
Perth. Like, mate, yeah, you know. You're from the area.
Oh, not from the area.
Are we talking back in Polynesia or back beach there or?
That's another life. That's another lifetime.
Back in the dreaming.
Back with our canoes and fishing.
Dude, okay, speaking of Polynesians, as my equal tied first Polynesian friend. NATO's tied with you.
Oh, right.
Facebook algorithm has, for whatever reason, decided I'm one of the brothers.
Well,
and started showing me this page called Poly Rap. Like, I haven't liked it, but it keeps coming up like all the time.
You should.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'll invite you.
No, this isn't a group. This is a page.
I don't know. I have no. I
don't. Can we bring up Poly Rap on Facebook, dude? This is some shit.
What, like, are we talking?
Are you across the whole 1-4 thing?
I mean, I know it. I know about it.
Yeah. So, like, they're Poly Rap. Yeah, this will be it. Oh, should be the leaky dare. Two words. Oh, Poly Rappers, maybe. Yeah, go Poly Rappers.
Poly Rap.
No, dude. I'm soap. It'll be 2 words. Poly. Yeah, top one. 50k likes on the come up.
Wait. So, can you explain what this is?
It's
actually also, and can you also explain what this podcast is now turned into?
It's Pacific Island rappers and rappers from the Pacific and of Pacific origin. So if we go down, yeah, dude, like some of the videos are red hot. Like, there's a 1-4 doco thing, which is just mental.
Yeah, we watched it.
And they keep saying from the area, and I've picked it up. I watched it like 4 days ago, and I was like, man, that's sick. I'm gonna start using that. Come to the area.
Actually,
so some of it's not too gangster. Some of it's like more like almost R&B, but like there is some stuff that is some fucking hood shit. Like a lot of it's from.
Are you about it though?
Oh, mate.
Oh, hang on.
See, a lot of it. So there's some of it's like more chill and cool, like, but there is some stuff that is just straight up ignorant.
Really hard.
Yeah, it is.
That's like this is not the heavy shit. Like, if you scroll down to the
shout out Stanley T.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, man.
Big up, HK Rick. Yeah, like this looks like mate. The word district was just used. Let's go down. Let's play that. Yeah, dude.
Matt Druitt.
Matt Druitt, dude. Okay. I think you see where this is going.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, you're saying now that you're affiliated with the gang,
mate.
No, you go to the wall.
The beats are hard. Have you heard that Shadow guy? He's not Poly, but have you heard?
I know. Yeah.
Like, dude, like there's heaps of like there's some stuff that's alright coming out of Oz, but some of it's like you're from fucking Australia, like
But then again,
you've never seen a fucking gun in your life.
But the 1-4 guys, like I think that's
like,
pretty legit.
Man, do you reckon?
I've heard.
So do you like, look, I'm not pretending saying they're not hard. Like, I wouldn't want to fucking end up in Mount Druitt. Like, fuck. Like, just in general, but specifically with them bashing my head in. But I don't know. Like, I think, look, I don't know.
You don't know until you go there. You're not going to go there.
Yeah, no, exactly. Look, I'm happy to leave that box unopened, to be honest. Yeah. But I look, like I said, like it sounds cool. The 1-4 guys, like it is. It feels. I wouldn't say it feels try hard, but it feels like it's trying to be pretty full on. But sound wise, they sound like the most legit. Like I really actually dig that. Like their
What they're trying
sound.
to do,
Yeah,
shit.
like the message behind it. Like,
Yeah.
Shanked him.
I couldn't give two fucks either way, but it's like, fuck, what was the name of their newest tune? It's like Shanks and Shivs.
Shanks and
Shit.
Shivs.
It sounds like something out of. It sounds like what's the fucking show called? My brain's not working today. You know the TV show about the garage and grime guys. You know what I'm talking about. My brain's not working. My brain's
nothing.
The grime
people who
guys.
just do nothing.
I don't think I've seen that.
What?
Okay, let's.
Dude, it's a BBC mockumentary about
Sorry,
like a pirate radio station in London. Dude. It's the shit. But even that's not this like gangster like Geoffrey. That 1-4 stuff's real. Yeah,
this is
this
it.
is Shakes and Ships, yeah.
Yeah, this is Shanks and Shivs.
Yeah, dude. It's like, it sounds good, but it's pretty
with these
pretty
guys,
hectic.
you know that these guys are not allowed to play in Sydney now.
Yeah, I was literally reading to this today because I thought, oh, it's like riot squad or whatever, but no, it's actually a gang crime task force.
Oh.
Yeah, I was literally reading the article today, and the coppers have come out and been they are the target of they're a gang in the eyes of the government, and look, I feel for the cousins, but
hey, since you are a promoter, would you bring them to Brisbane? I think that'd be awesome.
Just because you sell dog food doesn't mean you have to eat it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have that many undercats trying to kick down my door tonight after No, I'm not heading on the 1-4, to be fair. This is just to clarify. Just to make sure. Straight up bitch out. No, but dude, like there's a pool. Like you look at fucking what's his face? My brain is not working today. I need a coffee.
hang on.
This will help.
Okay.
Have a hit.
Yeah,
This is soju, everybody.
I'll have a hit, yeah.
I know you will.
Yeah.
L'chaim.
Soju. Oh, lovely. I'll have a little sip, but I don't like this one.
You don't like that one? You don't like this
That
one?
one's trash, bro.
I'll
That's like...
Like,
drinking
taste
straight-
this one compared to that one. Taste it.
That's what soju is.
We're all gonna have
Oh,
it.
okay, the like original, but like that one's way.
This is like the menthol cigarette equivalent. It's
yeah.
like it doesn't actually taste like soju.
Straight kick to it, that one does.
This is lolly water. This literally tastes like liquid.
That's UDL. That's the UDL.
Dude, UDLs aren't that sweet.
Oh my lord.
It literally tastes like Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba
my
grape. That's what it
goodness.
tastes like.
You just had some
Make
alcohol.
sure we stock up on green apple soju.
Yeah, but you
Start
just
them
said you
before the
haven't
next
had
one.
alcohol.
No, I had like 4 beers like last
okay.
Friday, but not 4 beers, 4 vodkas. But like I haven't been drinking, but I haven't been getting pissed.
But drinking.
No, to be fair, those 4 vodkas I had last Friday were the only drink I've had in like a month and a bit,
That's awesome.
which is a lot, a feat for me.
Yeah.
Wait, what were we saying about 1-4?
Oh, so fucking cursor, dude. Like,
See, it worked.
mate.
Curse.
It's some good shit. So dude, he sells out every fucking show he does. Like, and he does
show.
amazing numbers.
He makes some bank too.
It's I drove past the Hi-Fi one time when he had a show. Fuck, bro.
You wouldn't want
All
to
the lads.
Dude, I have never seen so many rat's tails in one.
Bum bags.
Dude. It was.
Bum
It
bag
was no, but dude, it
goal.
wasn't even the Cursor show. It was the Cursor underage show because they do an underage
Bro,
joint
they're
and
the
then they do it.
worst. They're worse than overage
and
little
man.
kids.
Dude, I drove past and I was like, it's like the thing in what is it? National Lampoon's Family Vacation. Roll them up. Like it was crazy. Like, but like, look, shit talking aside, because his music is objectively for shit cunts. But it is, he kills it. Like nothing, no amount of some fucking fat Jewish bloke in Brisbane shit canning him can take away from the fact he is objectively killing it.
Of course.
Like
Definitely.
he is the biggest urban artist in Australia, mate. He's collabed with Future.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's see
Actually,
that
yeah.
360.
Wait. So would you say?
I shouldn't be mad to the 360. He's going through some shit right
yeah,
now.
so-
I saw it on his Facebook. I saw something pop up. I was like, ooh, I feel bad.
It was like 14
Doesn't
minutes.
mean his music's any better, but But look,
he's definitely changed. But
I feel for the geezer.
would you? Okay, since you're saying he's the best urban artist, what about in comparison to Hilltop Hoods?
What in best? He is the most currently successful. Let's say that. He is the most currently successful or currently relevant. I would say Hilltop Hoods are infinitely cooler. They're known as being nice people. They're the crowd that but they've crossed over. I wouldn't even know. You wouldn't call them urban. You would call them pop hip hop.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't get me wrong. I like Hilltop Hoods. I like their music, but it's not. It's not from the streets, bro.
It's not ghetto.
No, but it is cool. It doesn't need to be, but they have a big legion of fans because they're Australia-wide. They're a broad-spreading pop act now. Cursor has a smaller group of loyal fans, and they are fucking mate. He's doing something right. He's the most played urban artist in Australia. Period.
Exactly.
And good on him. Fuck, get that bread.
Get that bread.
Get that protein bread. I made protein bread the other day.
Oh.
It was, yeah. Don't believe the hype. My old housemate tried to get me on. She's like, just like real bread, but there's 1 carb per slice. I was like, sick. Mate, it literally tastes like fucking cement. I was like, dude, what were you doing this? I was like, I was just keep in mind, this guy's 26 or 27. And he's like, I'm just cutting it up, having it with soldiers with my eggs. Cunt, how old are you? And he's like, it works real good for that. It soaks up the yolk. But it's
Stu?
No, Jack Reed.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't think Stu's 26 there. I can't imagine him sitting there dunking.
Stu 26. He's
I know that.
But yeah, dude, and it tastes like shit. It's a great idea.
Remember how you were trying to sell me to eat the ice cream? Remember that ice cream?
No, dude. Which one? The Donata or the gelatissimo one?
No, not that. It was like I don't know. It was like a sugarless or a carbless one.
Oh, is this one I made?
Yeah, the one you made.
Oh, it's good, wasn't it? It was a bit runny.
Yeah, no, you gave me it, and it was sat out of the fridge for
because it was like a rock when I got it.
Oh, okay. It was like a sorbet. It was okay.
Yeah, look, I've moved on.
Were you there that day? I think you were.
There's this one called Donata, which is 99.6% sugar free. They have a peanut butter flavor and a vanilla flavor. Dude, it's and you get it for RGA. It's not cheap. It's I think $10 for a half-liter punnet. But man, it is the shit, and there's no sugar. Also, it tastes really the problem is with sugar-free ice cream. It's just hard. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but I've seen one on TV, and I can tell you, making sugar-free ice cream, man, easy. But it's really it's Donata. I'd accept a Donata sponsorship.
Also,
if they're listening,
I'm
available for endorsements.
I've just actually remembered something. Talking about ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Are you talking about the one when he made you go get the ice cream?
Yes. Okay. This is how. This is when I knew the relationship between me and Alex. We went to another level.
Yes.
He called. This is when I was living on the Gold Coast, and he tells me, "When are you leaving to come up to Brisbane next?" And
was this in a show day? Or just a general midweek?
I think we were just coming up to the studio that time.
I think it was just midweek.
Yeah, I think
it was definitely.
And I was like, why? I think I'm coming up today. And he's like, oh, do you reckon you could do me a massive favor? In my head, I'm thinking, oh, it's probably maybe picking up an artist or I don't know, just doing him just a general favor. So I was like, oh, this is cool. This would be sweet. And he's like, "There's a what was the place?
Messina Gelato.
There's a Messina that's
just
one in
Brisbane now.
There's a Messina that's just opened on the Gold Coast."
Coolangatta.
I was like, how far away do you live? I'm like, oh yeah, it's just around the corner. Oh yeah, do you reckon you can get me?
How many liters of ice cream?
3. It was 3 tubs.
three 1.5s.
Yep, 3 1.5s. And so,
mate. That's why I'm on a diet now. I was that overindulgence.
I had to get them, and then we had to put them in a special.
You did it of your own volition.
Listen. I had to for you.
Was this like a Me Too thing? Was there a power dynamic that
I felt like, oh my gosh,
was I ignorant of my privilege?
I mean, it was 5 years ago. It was a long time ago. I still remember those times.
It's time.
Yeah. But yeah, remember I put them in like a I don't know, some sort of case, and we filled it up with ice.
You got an esky and you filled it with ice chips.
Because I had to go into Coles at work and get to the ice machine and fill it up to keep it cold.
Dedicated to making sure that ice cream gets to Brisbane safely.
And I'll tell you what, we're still friends to this day. So take what you will from that. It was dude. That place used to kick it. It's gone to shit now.
I remember when I rocked up at the door and Hannah answers and she's like, I can't believe he made you do that. And I was like, oh yeah, I was on my way anyway. She's like, nah, but it looks like you've gone out of your way to like.
It was because of the ice chip.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but like an hour trip, the ice cream would have been done for, right?
No, mate, dude, you murked it. It was a good vibe. I enjoyed that ice cream. Oh. It was a good vibe.
Never again. Mate,
well, look, Messina's gone to shit anyway, so fuck him.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's not what it used to. It's not what it used to be. Do you know what someone got me onto the other day, which is dope? It's in wasn't the other day, like 2 months ago, but it's up in fucking like Nunda. It's called
Nunda.
It's like some gelato shop in Nunda, and it is off its head. Like it looks hell like humble from the outside, but it's actually like possibly the best gelato.
You know the thing that you guys got to know about Alex Tate. This man knows his food, and he also knows his breakfast.
Oh, breakfast is his go.
No, so get this: breakfast is cancelled. Breakfast is done.
We're not doing it anymore.
Well, get this: I don't eat before fucking 1 p.m. now.
Are you doing that?
I've become a fucking hipster loser, and I started doing intermittent fasting. I lost 6 kilos in 2 weeks. So
you look amazing, especially in that shirt.
Thank you.
Is it hard?
I got this shirt in Johannesburg. Johannesburg? Yeah, I got this in Joburg.
Oh, we got the photo. Is the photo up there?
We got
the photos.
Adam, have we got
what do we got?
It's Korea, Japan. There's a lot of hot Japan content. Yeah, so like from the picture of the mother and child
those
upwards.
Cigars
that's the ones that yellow one. That's Cuba.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cuba was the shit. No, if you go up, down a little bit. So so this is when I went to Soweto. This is when Nelson Mandela fucking cut his chops. That was dope as shit.
Crazy.
So I just took that photo. This was in like not even a slum. So these would be like like Mozambican refugees. So like Soweto's pretty hood to begin with, but then they have like just like these shanty towns made of corrugated iron where people just live. Like they don't have running water, and we were just walking through. I did a bicycle tour with I met my little brother and my homie Dan, who I've known we used to live in Israel together. He's like a really old friend of mine, and we went to South Africa together.
I think well, you made us watch. You made us me. This is when I came over before Hidden. It was me, the other guy that runs Hidden too, Zach.
Yeah,
and someone else was there too. Oh, Gabe. Gabe was there for some reason.
Yeah,
and you made us watch the full on rap that your little brother made. Like he made like a little documentary.
No, that wasn't my little brother. That was my Dan who made it. Yeah.
He made us.
Dan works in
10 minutes worth.
Was it 10 mininutes? Fuck, I don't even think I watched it all, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Dan works in he works for fucking. They can't change his jugs like underwear. He's got this. This is like a mate. I think a lot of people have friends like this who have the ability to like get jobs they are wildly unqualified for, just blag their resume, and then just keep getting onto like bigger things. He was working for a TV producer as Channel 10 with like no qualification. He just like bullshitted his way up there. He started doing captions for BBC and worked for like Nat Geo, and then dude, he was a producer on a fucking like a car racing show, like just from like. I think I was one of his fake references. Like he's just, but he does the job. He's a talented guy, and now he's working for. If I say he might get fired from his job. But he's good at what he does. But his mate.
His resume now will be impressive, right?
Mate, yeah, look, his resume is definitely a great work of fiction. I'll tell you that. Like, well, no, it isn't now because he's got all the cred, but he's just he's merked it. But anyway, he does film and TV related stuff, and he made that edit. But South Africa is dope. Everyone should go to South Africa. It's the shit.
I'd love to go.
Ooh, I definitely want to go there.
Unplugged.
Oh,
I'm disconnected.
The plug.
Plug.
The plug.
Okay.
That's much better.
Let's reel it back a little bit. Backtrack. Back to when you first came to Brisbane. What was the first event that you run?
It was a party called The Planet. And it lost a lot of money. I kind of came in arrogantly thinking I could just turn up and do everything that was done in Perth, because Perth had a really flourishing nightlife and Brisbane was Yeah. And that was misinformed. Like, it was just arrogance. There's a lot of nuances that make this city really different and unique. And we tried it. Like, it was just hemorrhaging cash for like 6 months. And then kind of like we made it more of like a local thing because we were doing internationals at the time. Made it more of a local thing, and it was also there was like this transition in music. It was like on the way out when Dim Mak and like all the electro stuff was on the way out, and as like bass was kind of coming in, so it was at this like crossroads, but it wasn't before it fully happened. And I did that for I feel like it was 2 years. It was either 1 or 2 years. I can't remember now. I realized it maybe 2. And then it was going right, and then we wanted to kind of up the ante. I was thinking moving back to Perth, and then I got offered a bunch of acts. In a close succession, I came up with the idea for Biscuit Factory, and then I was basically like, I'll run 3 parties, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to go home, back to Perth. And it worked.
All in. You just went all in.
Yeah, mate, all in. That's how we roll. Wow. So another thing you may not know about me is I love gambling. I love going to the cast. Not here, but when I go to America, like if we go to Vegas, we hit the craps table hard.
Going all in.
Yeah, dude. It was a gamble, definitely. Like not. Because we didn't know if it would work, and to be fair, like that first show we did, I think it was at Borgall, like it didn't even make money or just broke even, but the vibe was so heavy. It was like a Friday, and it did like I think like 900 people or something. It was really good.
Did you go to that one?
No, that was, as you say, in that transition stage. I was at Will Sparks at the Met.
Do you ever pinch yourself to just make sure it's all real? You're that fucking
sometimes.
Cool? But it was a transition.
Yeah, but that was.
No, actually, if you remember that first party, we booked Lazy Rich because like.
Yeah.
In my mind, electro was still cool. It wasn't. It just stopped being cool for a while. But like I've always loved that music. Man, my homie sent me a mix the other day. It was like a breaks mix, like an electro breaks mix from this club in Perth called Amber. They did like a reunion party because it closed down a while ago. And my friend sent me this like mix, and I'll send it to you. It is the sickest shit ever. Yeah. If you love nostalgia, it's a vibe. Back,
I think Amber. We played at Amber.
Yeah, we played at Amber.
And the next week was the final week.
Well. I don't want to point fingers. No, but Amber's dope because the problem is it was a great club and it was founded on a certain kind of genre, being breaks and cool music, and then music changed. And the people who liked the old music are going to go out less because that's what happens when you get old. And then the kids who are coming in for the new stuff, it was all dubstep and rhythm, that kind of stuff, which turned that older crowd off. So you're losing your original crowd by having to pander to your new to this new crowd who actually turn up and like pay and come in. But the old crowd fucking barely come anyway because they're just old. So then you're just like isolating them further. It's a shitty position to be in, man. So I feel for that crew. Like that Amber is like where I cut my teeth. Like that's where I started going out when I started in Perth. It's an institution. Like it is hands down like one of the best things that ever happened to Perth was Amber. Like the music there, the people, everything about it was sick. Like I can't. It was a dope thing. I owe like a lot of the way I think about going out and stuff is owed to that club and like the community it inspired. Like it is, and like I wasn't even fully like ingrained in it because I was real young when I was going there because I left when I was like by the time I was 21 from Perth, and yeah, man, Amber is just dude. R.I.P.
I just remember it was a dope vibe.
It was a dope vibe. It was
really cool. Like just it being in that club, man, and like.
Did you play for Philly or did you play for?
We played for Joel. No,
Joel.
Yeah, Joel. Yeah,
Jolie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was very late. Very late. We like. Yeah, it was next week after we played. They announced that they were closing down.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, it was from.
It was us in a
Serial.
Yes. Serial. Yeah.
So I know Squan.
You know, Juan. So when you obviously came to Brisbane, you started The Planet, and then you moved on to the Biscuit Factory. How long have you been running Biscuit Factory for now? How long has it been going for?
Great question. No, I can work this out. It's like...
Wasn't it like the 5th birthday recently?
5th?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yes, it was the 5th. It was the 5th birthday recently. So yeah, almost 6 years in Feb.
That's crazy. Is there any... Okay, so obviously with running like a really successful event, what is the one upside of running an event and what is the worst thing about running an event?
Money. It's a sick way to make a heap of money, but it's an even better way to lose a lot of it. It's in all seriousness, like I can give you like some cliche answer like, the late night's really tough, but I fucking love that shit. Like it's dope. It's honestly, it is literally just, it can be a financial roller coaster. Like, man, the first year at Biscuit Factory, man, we were making crazy coin. It was ridiculous. And then we went through a period of time when I lost like fucking everything I had in the space of like 3 months. Like it's so tumultuous. So like we've had to adjust over time to new formulas to accommodate that, and like we've got new systems now, which means we can't lose, but it has lost a bit of its sparkle. Like doing it at TBC, a smaller venue. There's a big thing happening in February next year.
Oh wow! Let's not announce it.
I don't know. Do you want this to be the premiere?
I mean,
go for it. You can do whatever you want.
It's up to you. So what's happening in February?
I might get in trouble. We're moving venue.
Ooh.
To a bigger. I won't say where, but we're moving to a bigger venue. We're running less parties. We're going to do like one every, I think it's like 6 weeks or something. It's not like a set formula because it's, you got to avoid certain things or whatever. But I think we're basically running like 8 shows at said venue next year. But it's way bigger. We've run one party at this venue before, and it was you'll figure. The listener at home can apostatize upon it. But it's we're moving to this venue. We've locked in the year's worth of program, like the year's worth of dates. So we're just locking in all the talent now. The launch is ridiculous. Yeah, I've gone hard in the paint.
It's an amazing venue too.
It is sick. So so we've moved there. So kind of bringing the sparkle back to something a bit grandiose. It's not as big as trying to do a 1,200-1,300 cap. Oh, and it's going to be on Saturdays. We're moving to Saturdays.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
I think that's the game changer.
For all my dudes and galdem working out there in trades and retail on Saturday who can't come out on Friday nights, I got you.
Ooh.
So because that was a big change we noticed. Like you look at Friday parties and Saturday parties, like for bass music, like Fridays fucking suck. Like it's hard. Yeah. It's just because like it's like, and it's always the night you get relegated to with venues, but it's the one night where like at least 20% of the patrons can't come out.
True.
Like or 20% of the potentially interested patrons. Like a lot of people work Saturdays, man. So like it sucks. But look, so we're back. We're back, baby. No, so that's cool. That's probably the thing I've kind of been like grinding on, not most lately, but it has been like a significant focus. Like we're just riding out the rest of the year. We've got like 2 parties at family.
Nice.
One, we've got a Halloween party. We've got another XXL on December 28th. And then we've got like 3 more TBC shows. We've got Peekaboo, we've got Disciple, we've got 1 more to be announced. So for Biscuit, actually got 1 more that's going to be announced, and then we've got some other stuff with Massive that will be out like a bit later. But like the year's wrapping up quick. We're in like August, and I'm like, the year is done.
Crazy.
I'm getting ready to like start December, and like we're booking like Hidden already. Like fuck,
you're already in February.
Where does the time go? Man, I'm literally booking March right now.
Really?
I'm booking Biscuit Factory's March shows. February is done. I've done that show.
Amazing.
Like
how many acts?
3. So we're moving back to it's going to be 3 acts, 3 internationals every show.
Yeah,
nice.
So it's cool. It's I'll tell you after who it is, but it's
no.
It's the shit.
That's crazy. I can't wait. Can we talk about a show that you ran at Family recently? Or not recently, but like maybe 2 to 3 years ago? The Excision show.
Yes.
Now that show
was
wild.
Epic. Dude, that show sold 1,700 tickets in a day. Like for a club show, that's ridiculous. That was cool. In hindsight, we could have. I don't know if we could have done a bigger venue. Like I don't know how big the Excision fan base is in Brisbane, but it might have just been because he hadn't been in so long that it just went like fucking bananas.
It was like 2-3 years gap that he didn't come.
More than that, man. It was a hot minute.
Stereo, eh? It was stereo.
But it wasn't like the last year. It was like a few. Like it'd been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like it was like stereo, like 2012. Or 11. Like it had been a hot minute. Like,
but that was wild. That fucking.
I just remember that show because I was just thinking about the Snail show, and like that had a similar vibe, but obviously in a bigger, more open venue. But man, it was tight.
You couldn't move.
Yeah. Didn't someone jump off the balcony?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It took a little bit of convincing for Family to let us back there for XXL. Like they were worried, and rightly so, because they were like, that show was pants on head retarded. Like
it was.
So that to get back there for XXL, like, we had to pay for additional security. We had to do much shit. Like, and XXL was pretty it was tame, like by comparison. It was just I think people just lost their flipping noodles because it had been a hot minute since he'd been, and just I don't know.
I've never.
That was a cool party. They were really cool to work with. Like it was a good vibe.
I've never seen Family like that.
It was never. Dude, it was the XXO show was pretty good, but it wasn't that rowdy. Like that. If we're talking about Snails, that was a rowdy party, but the Excision show was equally as rowdy, but just
bigger,
6 times the size. Wait, more than that. Like 6-7 times the size. It was loose.
That's crazy. That's insane.
The boys have been killing it lately. I saw Damo.
Mate,
Skrillex played Damo's track.
I messaged Damo before he came here. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just gonna go see the boys." And he was like, he's like, "Cool." I was like, "I am just gonna play all your unreleased tunes on there and just release all the plates
on the podcast."
Yes. No, dude, he's been crushing it lately. He's been writing a lot of tunes. He's doing really well.
Matt just dropped his EP.
Matt just dropped an EP. Alex Subhuman, he just dropped 2 tunes. No, 3. He just did 2 singles on Circus, and he did a remix for Zed's Dead and Delta Heavy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, true.
Official remix.
I haven't seen that one.
And then Graham obviously did the album, which is he just did the album, then he did a remix for Excision, and then he did a collab with Barely Alive. And then we're working on some we need to top the album. So we've got some shit in the works. We've got some pretty wild stuff planned.
That album was fucking unreal.
It was amazing.
too, man.
Dude, it was real
album.
weird how it kind of came about. Like, I don't even know how I got the idea. I think I was in the shower, and I think I literally called him. I was like, "Yo, what do you reckon? Should we do an album?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I think within like a day, I'd convinced him to do it. I think by that night, he'd call me back and was like, "Yeah, let's do it."
That's crazy.
And it came together real quick. Like, because he had a couple of tunes already ready, but it just kind of, I don't know. Like, look, he doesn't live in the same city as me, so I'm sure he was probably going through quite a lot of anxiety to make it. But man, it felt like he coasted through it.
Yeah, he just cruised.
One day it was there, one day it wasn't.
Let's just drop another one. It was piece. No, look, it was not a. It was yeah, man. He smashed it, so that was cool. 12 just dropped a single last week.
Yeah,
Virus Syndicate working on their EP right now. They just dropped tunes with like Kaiwachi. What have they got in the works? They got some snails coming out. I think I can say that. They've got.
Just bleep that.
You heard it here first. Who else? Yeah, they've got some cool shit going on. We're just getting their US visas now, which is cool. Nice. So yeah, they're like 12 on them and like the 2 newer clients I've got. So yeah, man, busy times.
Busy. Can you talk me through back to the album with Phase 1? Can you just talk me through the process on how on earth you got the Bone Thugs and Harmony
literally at
feature?
Easily. Ryan, DJ Afterthought.
Wow.
True.
He's the plug. Yeah. Literally, just I sent him some tunes, and I was like, "Yo, can you get me like what can you get?" And he's like, whew. And mate, he got Phase 1 the Young Buck feature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Ryan is the plug. Like, I love that man.
Because that guy is produced for a lot of people, and also he just DJs for a lot of people too.
He's just the jack of all trades, and he's the nicest dude. Like, I've got big love for that guy. He's a good dude. And we met under we didn't meet under tense circumstances. We've been through a lot because there was I'll talk about this. I toured Riff Raff. We did a tour. Ryan used to manage him.
Yeah.
And then I did another tour, a second tour, and then the day of the second tour, a rape allegation came out on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then,
do you remember being in the studio with us?
With Riff Raff?
Yes.
Yeah, we were there.
You are enablers. No. To be clear, the Dimes podcast does not support.
Just to be clear.
No, but so we so like, because he was there like a day before, so he came to your studio. You played him some beats. He liked them. You smoked weed in the studio and you got in trouble. I remember that.
Yeah.
And we
not this studio, by the way.
No, not this one. The
other one.
The other one.
Yes.
So it was the next day, like, the news broke. It was Hydraulics' girlfriend who sent me the article because it'd come up in like some women in music thing or something. She sent it. She's like, "Yo, like, just a heads up." And I was like, "Yeah, cheers." And then I sent it to Ryan, and then he was like, "Well, maybe we'll see what happens." And then, dude, within like 8 hours, it all went to shit. It went to shit real hard. Look, I don't know what happened. It was a tour. It happened in Australia on a tour that had happened like 6 years prior, like before I was like doing his touring or anything.
Yeah.
And dude, every venue cancelled the show. Some of the promoters cancelled. Some were like, and the promoters that didn't cancel, they lost their venues. So that tour ended up from like, it was going to make like a good amount of money.
Yeah.
And we'd paid him, or we paid him half the money. We paid all his flights, and then he dipped, and then him and Ryan parted ways. So we didn't have any way to get the money back. So that ended up costing me the tour ended up losing. The total loss of the tour was like 58 G's. So that hurt.
Yeah.
Wow. Like,
So
I remember because I remember we were there.
But anyway, me and Ryan have had to go through all that, and then that was his main source of income, managing Riff Raff. He lost that, so we were both going through a shitty time.
Yeah,
and we still stayed friends with it all, and he's still homie.
That's crazy. He came back to
we're bringing him back next year.
Awesome.
Mad.
Ryan helps us out with because he's just the most connected human being in the world of hip hop. He's a nice guy. And that's more importantly than being an extremely influential individual. He's a really nice dude.
Of course.
He's got a tune with Damo as well.
Yeah,
really?
I think you might
have heard the tune. It's got a really big rap feature on it.
I don't know if I heard the tune, but I think I've seen him in the studio.
Later. It's cool. Yeah, maybe he probably played in the studio. It's sick. But yeah, dude, Ryan's the man. So that is how that particular feature eventuated.
I just remember back when the Riff Raff stuff was happening. Because it was just a Facebook post.
It was. That's all it was.
So I had the venue I had the event people. I had Channel 10 hitting me up for a comment.
Wow.
Yeah.
It must have blown up so. I remember.
It was literally like a day and a half. I think maybe it broke the night before, and then on the day it went bananas. Yeah. I was on the way to the airport, and they made the call to pull it last minute. And look. Still has my money, so fuck that guy. So
you just took him straight.
I don't even know if the allegations are true, but they probably are because this shit. Well, go on, still took my cash.
So you just took him straight to the airport and just sorry, bro.
No, we were already on the way to the airport for him to play a show in Cairns.
Right.
And then we were like, "This is not looking good, bro. This is done." He went back to Mali, booked a flight, and he left. He wasn't charged or anything. Mate, it was 5 years ago. No, there's no charges. Just the tour wasn't going to happen. But he already had my money. So yeah, look, such is life.
Such is life. Yeah.
It sucks, but what are you gonna do?
I remember.
See, these are the unintended victims of the cancel culture. Promoters in Brisbane. No, not promoters. Actually, I wasn't the promoter for the show. To be clear, I booked the shows. But it sucks. Don't get me wrong, I might be lost some money, but look, it probably is a scumbag. Whatever.
Yeah. But I think besides that, though, I think I just want to mention that it's crazy that the night that you got Riff Raff in the studio. Do you remember when you called us?
I don't, but it sounds like something. Ostentatious that I was.
It was. I mean, you would have just gotten home from work.
I just got home from work,
so it would have been about 6 to 7 o'clock at night. I picked up Kane, and I forget where I was taking him. I might have been taking him to this other studio for him to do some work. And you called me, and you're like, "What are you doing right now?" I'm like, "I'm just with Kane." And he's like, "Sweet, Riff Raff is here, and he wants to have some studio time." I was like, okay. He's like, are you keen to record him? I was like, sure. And this is when this studio actually wasn't fully built.
Yeah.
So when I hung up the phone...
There wasn't a booth... Yeah, okay, go on.
Well, when I hung up the phone, we went on a mad scramble to find anything that was open at that time. So we ended up getting that studio, but it was lucky enough that... I think it was Mitch, the owner of...
He was chill about it from memory until there was a large quantity of
weed
reefer smoked in the place.
And I just remember Riff Raff was pissed too. What do you mean? What do you mean, man?
No, I was like, no, so you can't smoke doobie indoors, mate. It was like, this ain't 1998, bro. Dude, apparently you could smoke cigarettes in offices in Australia until 2003.
Oh, wow. I didn't
know. 2001, there was some meme going around online, be like, mate, imagine it being Friday afternoon, sitting in your office, smoking a durry, listening to Yeah by Usher on the radio. Fuck, wouldn't that be the dream, eh? I saw that kicking around.
R&B Fridays just pumping in the background.
Mate, that would have been some shit.
What about
you weren't wrong about this place being a sweatbox. It is warm.
Yeah, I think I'm just copying the fan.
I think you are.
You got the singlet on. You're sweet. You're dressed for the occasion. I put the jumper on.
You guys gotta come prepared.
I got trackies on and everything.
Oh, man.
Dude. So yeah, funny story. This show doesn't breathe. Here's a funny story. Ooh, refreshing. Thank you, Adam. It's the funny story about this shirt. So we were in Soweto, and I wanted to buy one of these shirts, these tribal shirts. They're sick. And I went around, and one, finding a shirt that was big enough was hard enough, but two, one that wasn't polyester. So I kept going around, and I was because all the ones that feel the ones that were cotton were too small, were like children's ones, and the ones that were polyester were they were big enough for all polyester. And I went to 10 different places, and they were like, no, can't help you. And then finally, we were at some other place, it wasn't Soweto. I was like, oh, is this cotton? And she's like, yes. And I was like, it feels polyester. And she goes, no, it's just a coating. Bitch lied to me. It's polyester. I was like, who the fuck makes polyester shirts in Africa? It's hot as fuck there. Like, what are you thinking? Like, who was like, sick idea?
It's funny that
you still you know what? I'm still filthy.
But you still bought it.
Oh, because it's dope as fuck. I still wear it. Like, I don't wear it a lot. I can't wear it out to the rave, which sucks because it's very convenient. It has these little pockets here. It's great. It's a perfect size for a pack of cigarettes. Like, it's cool. But and you can just like sit there, like, mate, that's it. Mate, it's good. It's a good vibe.
Relaxing, bro.
It's yeah, dude. It's like. It's polyester. Like,
that's not breathing.
It's some kind of synthetic. I got fucked.
You're right. Why would anyone like make polyester in Africa?
Dude, it's cheap.
Yeah. But then again.
Man, or then it's to sell to silly white people like me.
Yeah.
Or dumb as fuck and don't know what fucking cotton feels like.
I'm just surprised you bought it because...
no, here's the kicker.
Okay.
I didn't just buy this one.
Oh.
I bought like 7. Not just for me. I bought 7 for... I think I might even have one at home if you want one. I bought like a bunch of different colours. So the ones I've got that are made of like wool are like these ones that are like more like tunic style. And they're either made of wool or cotton, but they've got like really bad prints on them. So one's got Mandela on it. One's got like an elephant. Like they're pretty tacky souvenirs, but they're almost like ponchos, I would say.
Yeah.
But they're cool. Like they're cool. Other than the tacky prints, they look kind of cool.
I
bought a lot of shit in South Africa.
We want to try and get like a mannequin and try and set it up here.
That could be a vibe.
And like maybe that can go next to Tupac. You know,
mate. R.I.P. Have you seen the guy that dude who's doing the tour right now? The cop who
the cop, yeah.
There's
a guy.
Sorry, you tell the story.
There's the cop that was involved in one of the cases.
Was he?
I have heard
was he?
He's on a tour. Maybe he was.
I read somewhere he's just works at the same fucking department. He's just trying to cash in.
Probably.
That's sort of
But then he's like, I've got new evidence. New evidence.
So you know, I'm not going to submit this to the judiciary.
No, I'm going to
go on a tour of Australia, and I'm only going to tell people that buy tickets. Tupac's family, get fucked.
Yeah,
need to get paid.
I don't understand how does that even come about? Like,
like, wouldn't you just like?
The dude is full of shit, bro. Yeah. Like, if it was real, fucking someone from the fucking coppers would have fucking found, like, extracted it out of him and like made it public. Like, you can't, dude.
Yeah.
Stories, bro.
So what you're saying is, don't go.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Fuck that guy.
Watch the documentaries at home.
Yeah.
Tupac Resurrected, is that the one? Or was that the album?
I don't know. I just remember the movie was very average.
The movie was
because it was off the heat of Notorious, because that was sick.
That was unreal.
That movie was dope, and it's like same producer, and everyone's like, "Fuck yeah!" And then I didn't even see the Tupac one because everyone's like, "Yeah, it's shit."
It's so bad.
But the Biggie one's really good.
The Biggie one's every rap movie is good except for the Tupac one.
Yeah, the Tupac one.
They had so much hype.
The Straight Outta Compton was a vibe. That fucking took off real fast.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Now everyone's a fucking NWA fan.
Yeah, and now Yella is just always in Australia.
Yeah, always. Shout out my man Paul has a party, bringing DJ Yella back every year. He does alright.
Yeah, he does good.
We played after him, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did too. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
But like the heat's still going. Like not just. That's what I'm saying. It's not just the movie heat that's gone around. Like NWA has like kind of come back because of that, and like everyone loves like Dr. Dre's kind of had like a bit of a renaissance in popularity. Yeah. Like he's back like putting out some more records and stuff. So yeah, cool. I fuck with this stuff.
Mixing and mastering.
Do you want to know something cool? So Stu, my housemate, has one of the original not maybe I don't know if it's the original pressing, but one of the very early pressings of the first NWA album.
Wow.
And on the fucking back of it, it says in a little white box, management, Jerry Heller, and it has his mobile number.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
You should have just hit him up.
I don't think he still has the same number. Can you imagine all like the stone people listening to NWA? Just be like, after seeing the movie, calling up, be like, "Fuck you!" Just leaving a message, just hating on Jerry Heller, like because his fucking phone number's there. He's still got the same number. He's coming. He's
actually taking the calls. I'm sorry, like I had to do what I had to do.
It's all a big misunderstanding. Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
That's
crazy.
Yeah. It's on the fucking on the back of the record. It's a mobile number.
Imagine if we.
It might be a mobile number because it's probably an office. I like mobile. We don't have mobile phones. Then it's more like an office line, but it's got his fucking name and his phone number.
Imagine if we had that still, like there was like the numbers and stuff in the back of like
dude,
albums and stuff.
people, a lot of the rap guys, a lot of the dancehall guys put mobile numbers on there. I was looking at dude, are you onto this Burner Boy guy?
No.
Dude, biggest thing in dancehall right now. So so once again, other than the poly rap, I'm also targeted by Facebook at.
Listen, you are the most cultural person.
Man, I'm about as cultured as a tub of Chobani yogurt.
Because just even looking at your shirt,
dude, this guy is killing it right now. Skrillex, so anyway, I'll get to like who's produced his latest record, African Giant, but I get targeted for African music because I like dancehall music and like Sampa the Great and like African and dancehall stuff or African origin stuff, and I get targeted. So I got this ad for this guy, and the artwork is sick. Can you pull up the African Giant artwork, dude? It is so good. Go to his Facebook; it'll be there. It's like the album artwork is incredible. It's all like current, like African currency with him imposed. Yeah. Look at this shit. Dude. But it's not just that. It's like all the singles have like animations for it. It's so cool.
That's sick.
Dude. But anyway, so I saw this ad and I was like, this is dope as shit. And it was like one single and the whole record dropped and it's killer. He's from Lagos, Nigeria.
Wow.
And dude, it's dope. And then I was randomly on Twitter the other day because no one in Australia uses Twitter. And Skrillex retweeted that he fucking produced one of the tunes. The
Really?
True. Yeah. Dude, like Burna Boy's like, he's fucking blown up real quick. Like I think he's been around for like a hot minute in Nigeria, but he has like literally blown the fuck up. Like
played at Coachella. That's pretty crazy.
Dude, he's just like he is now like I said. I'm sure I've just been ignorant and slept on it, but like literally, he's had like the last 3 months. He's just gone. Boop.
Insane.
He's killing it.
Insane.
And the music's really good, which makes it all. I'm all the more happy that he's killing it.
I can imagine you,
Man, Lagos is a big market.
rolling around in your car with the shirt on,
Mate.
with the dance hall.
No.
To the people.
Mate, no, I really want to go to Nigeria. It's a big fucking country. A lot of people there.
Yeah, I'd love to go just to Africa.
Are we? Is that a jewel or a vape? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hit that. That'll send me stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't like weed.
No, dude, it doesn't agree with me.
Yeah,
you just
because I remember Riff Raff was trying to shove one down your throat.
No, it doesn't.
And you pushed it straight to me, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I was like, oh, thanks, bro. No, it doesn't agree with me, bro.
Okay, so
Man,
we did tell you that we had a funny story about this.
Yeah, so
about Soju.
Tell me your Soju
So
story.
we were in Auckland, New Zealand. We were playing at that massive venue called Future Club. Yeah. Sweet.
Is that place cool? Like,
Yeah. Sorry.
well, no, I've been there. Like I saw them shows.
Oh yeah, dude, it's amazing. It's like a mini Met.
But you like walk in.
The videos look sick.
And
Ian Monroe posted some video that looked mental.
You like walk in.
I know it's obviously a vibe because I sell them shows, but it's dope.
It's a vibe.
Dope. Yeah, cool.
When you walk in, there's like these laser LED things.
Yeah,
that you walk through.
Looks like you're walking through like.
Do you know what we need to bring back? The dope club entrance. Like
that's what this had.
This had
that's what I'm saying.
Club
Places
entrance.
where you go into like the club and it's like something different.
The lineup was like this tunnel.
It looks like a Star Wars fucking old school Star Wars like hall thing.
And then once you pay entry, you go through these laser grids that is like permanently up. It's like crazy.
Can you are they like blind you lasers kind of thing? Or is it just
no, like I don't know, like checkered lasers, the green ones.
So yeah,
I mean, if you stare at it,
no, I'm saying if you just like.
But like it's pretty crazy. You just sort of like walk through, and then you're sort of like at the side of the venue, overlooking the crowd. Like it's like a what do you call it? Like a balcony type, sort of swings around. Mezzanine, yes. And also up on that mezzanine, there was also booths worth $70,000.
So apparently it's a massive Asian club.
Yeah, well, you said it, not me. I've heard there's a big Chinese kitchen there. And and they got cash.
Yeah, man. Big cash.
And we couldn't actually stand in them because people bought them.
Oh, well, yeah, well... Who the fuck are you? Just the fucking DJ.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was just like, what? Are you serious?
No, man, the booth game's crazy. Like, we're doing a bunch of work with China at the moment, and fuck, they got some cash, bro. When I went there, like, they'll bring out like a rack of like fucking 20 bottles of fucking Dom Perignon.
But anyway,
no one's drinking, and they don't even drink that much. Like, where is this piss going?
Dom Perignon is actually a part of the story too. So yeah, we're out at dinner. As I said before, I wasn't drinking that night. These two, they had to play catch up because I got to the dinner. Oski was there. So we're all around a table. Everyone's just shotting these bottles. They're just going hard. Yeah, basically we're all around the table. They're bringing out. We're at this Korean restaurant, and they're bringing out food, and they're bringing out the soju, and everyone's just going crazy. What was the saying? Koro, and they were like drinking, which means grandpa. I don't know why. So like Koro. Everyone's like drinking.
I learned how to say thank you in Korean when I was there.
Oh, fantastic.
Kamsahamnida. It's like thank you very much. We can just say kamsa, just casual.
Oh, nice.
Write that one down for later.
I'll think of it when we return, if we're allowed there.
All right, sorry. Continue.
So anyway, big group there. These guys come along. We're all sitting around. Everyone's drinking, catching up with Oski, and then halfway through the night, Matt just froze and looks down at his shirt, and he's like, "Oh, what have I done? What have I done, man?" And he's hitting me. He's like, "Bro, look at my shirt." And it was a Kim Jong-un shirt. And it was a Supreme ripoff, but it had Supreme Leader. And he's like,
no, he literally told me this.
And
story.
He's like, bro, I was wondering what, like, just the customer's just giving me weird looks.
Fuck.
And bro, he's walking around the restaurant like this.
That's funny.
Oh man, and then he still wore out that night. Actually,
Oh yeah, well fuck him.
They've already been offended once.
All praise Most High. Oh, is that the video?
Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah, this is.
Is that the shirt?
This is the short video, but you can see.
Yes, I see the shirt. Wow.
That was
amazing.
Red hot.
Night. It is. Yeah.
Amazing. But yeah, that was my story about the Dom Perignon. I think there was an altercation that happened, and the owner just came out with 2 bottles of Dom Perignon. It's like, here you go. Just like gave it to us for free. It was like, oh, sweet.
Fucking nothing beats free Dom. Ian, I love Ian. Dude, how good's Ian's new EP?
Oh, that's awesome. Liminal? Lemon?
Yeah. So I think, dude, it's fucking, man is making some cool tunes. It's like, it's not dance floor destroyer stuff. It's just cool. But just good music.
I think it deserves more
credit
than what it is.
Everyone deserves more fucking love, mate.
Yeah.
But no, it is. No, it does. It is. I don't know if it's being slept on, but it is cool, and it definitely deserves a lot of love.
But I thought like in terms of like a different angle of
it's
music,
interesting. If anyone hasn't heard the new Ian Monroe EP, check that shit out. It's cool.
Can't wait for him to come back over.
I love Ian.
Yeah, we'll have to get him on the show for sure.
Definitely get him on the show.
Ian is the man. He's an absolute saint. Have you stayed at his house before?
No.
It's cool. I stayed at his guest room. It's a good vibe. It's fucking mad. New Zealand gets cold, eh? I went there in like the middle of winter. I stayed at his house, and like he had like a heater cranking. It was still cold. Like New Zealand is just a cold place.
You just don't. Your climatization is just a bit.
Man, it's a little bit off, eh? I'm really, I really haven't acclimated properly to like Brisbane.
Yeah, still.
I do well like in the in-between seasons. Man, like this is actually great. Like it's a little bit cold at night, but not too cold. Like this is how far does this go back? Yeah, that's good. It's great. Like this Brisbane winter. I don't know if you call it winter, but it's dope.
Yeah.
Like it's seriously fucking.
How long have we been going for, man? About an hour.
Mad.
Okay.
This is the entrance if you want. The entrance of Future Club if you want to look at it. It's like a tunnel. I don't know if I've got all of it in this video.
100%. That's Star Wars. And then you go around. Yeah,
See, look, there's the lasers.
Fuck, that's cool as fuck.
And go to the club.
And it's called Future Club. Sick, man.
This is behind.
That's where those booths are on the right.
That's pretty. I'm into that.
It's just one room.
No, dude.
Josh.
That's Josh. Yeah, I've never actually met Josh. Josh was here after something. I want to say FOMO, and I was out.
It was FOMO,
and I was real busted up. And I sent him the most abrasive messages, like, "What are you doing, you fucking motherfucker?" I was flying on my phone. I sent him like, I've never met the guy, but we've done to work together. And I knew he was in town, and I was like, maggot. And I think I either left him a voicemail, or sent him a text. It was just like abusive. I was like, "Where the fuck are you, fucking?" And I went next time. And he was gonna split about it. He was like, "Yeah, big night." Like, yeah.
Is there anything else you want to ask the big man?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think
we've covered pretty much everything.
Well, I mean, I don't know what we covered, but
dude, an hour goes
poly rap.
Yeah, poly rap was the main thing.
An hour goes by quick.
It really does
when you're having fun.
Is there anything you want to
Yeah, anything you want to shout out.
What's going on with you boys? So tell me, you're making music for other. You're doing some rap stuff now. Making music for other people. Can you talk about that? Is this top secret?
Still in the works.
A little bit.
Little bits. But we've been making actually a rap project. No Caution 2.
Yep.
Like the second side of our other collaboration of rap. And yeah, we got a couple singles in the release too, in the works. We're just thinking of doing more solo releases, like independent.
Because you guys did a fair few collabs like recently. Like you'd had a good run of them. That's the thing. You just gotta like mix it up and like
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're doing. We're just making a bit of everything.
Who did the bars on Party All Day?
Oh,
Freak. Yeah. Good dude.
He's from Brisbane.
Yeah.
Man, sounds good.
There's their crew that they have. They're all dope.
Very dope.
There's like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. They're like really, really top tier.
Who do you reckon's like who from Australia is coming? Like who do you rate right now in the hip hop game
for Australia?
From Australia,
from like in terms of locally.
Yeah, from Australia. What Australian urban sounds so fucking wanky. What urban artist do you enjoy, Emmett?
I mean, obviously, like 1-4 is probably the biggest, which we have discussed.
We have.
And also, what was
that? With Kwame?
Yeah, Kwame's dope.
I was going to say Kwame. He's probably the biggest upcoming one that I know of personally in Australia.
Yeah. I shouldn't copy the mic. Kwame's killer.
Yeah.
He's really cool. Who else is dope? There's like fair bit of people kicking around Sydney. Dude, is Shadow the producer or the MC? Again?
Shadow, he's the MC.
No, he's cool.
He's the grime MC. Yeah,
he's cool.
Those Perth guys are cool. Like,
there's a few people kicking around Perth that got a bit of a vibe. Chilling it is alright. I fucking
yeah.
He's killing it right now.
He's actually my mate got me onto him when he was like kind of
involved in all that that whole cursor gutter rap scene, and he's kind of like transitioned to something a bit more accessible, just about smoking weed and partying and shit. Like that video for the cricket when they play cricket, like that's cool. That's fun.
But he's really hitting off with like all the 12-year-olds. They love chilling it.
Oh really? Is he having it? Well, because man, I know he did Courtyard in Perth, and they sold it out like fucking real quick.
He's
having a moment.
Yeah. Actually, this is something we could discuss with you. What do you think about the festivals that have just been announced now in terms of like Drip?
Before you name any, so I'm not shit talking directly to people. I was with someone last night, a friend of mine, who's not really he's not really in the music, he's concrete, he's just a mate. But he was talking about Drip Pod isn't one I would refer, because that's clear, it's a hip hop festival. Yeah. But some of the other ones around now, someone made a pretty funny comment the other day to me. My mate was like, man, these lineups are ways too, they're very diverse, but not in a fun way. They're just thrown together. Yeah. He's like, man, the people who like this music wouldn't even be seen at the same shopping centre, let alone the same fucking music festival.
That is true. What's your thoughts on Tyler coming to Australia?
Oh, dude, big fan. The new record is and that's not the festival I'm talking about. It's some other ones. Wildlands is pretty good. It's pretty consistent. It's Triple J friendly. Bit of dance, bit of stingo. I would say that's quite a cohesive lineup. But there's other ones which I'm not gonna shit here and shit on. And I know the guys that run this. They're nice guys. They're from Perth. They're Perth. It's run from some dudes from Melbourne. Kind of know, but not that well. And then some guys from Perth I know really well. And it's a cool party. It will be a cool party.
Is Hidden happening this year?
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, it will be. There will be some interesting changes to one city, but we're getting on the lineup. It's looking good. Nice. There's gonna be the lineup's fucking coming together real nice. Yeah. But yeah, that lineup's really cool. They're gonna smash it with Tyler. And Skepta. I'm surprised Skepta. Oh no, that's alphabetical. That's it. Yeah. So no, yeah, that's mate. They're gonna kill it with that. I'll be interested to see how Festival X goes.
We're talking about
because the thing is, it could. Oh, that's Sand Tunes one, dude. The tickets to that are $400 or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's for the VIP,
mate. Who is? No. The GA is $399.
Pre-sale is $400.
$400 pre-sale, bro.
First release $450. There's a $1,500 VIP and a $2,500 VIP.
Dude, I don't know what their market is. If they're just hoping to get every fucking drug dealer from from Western Sydney up to fucking the Gold Coast or what, bro? But dude, that is not sustainable. No. They got churches. Churches are a cool act. They're not some of the other acts like Logic, Travis Scott, that'll attract a certain kind of crowd, but churches are very funky. TK Muds is cool.
It's just a weird
juice on that. Yeah, dude. So that's gonna attract a certain kind of crowd, but $400 a ticket, bro. That is not cheap. like Kwame Sandler, and there's a good lineup. Like there's this.
I think
there's
this
some
one-
cool
this one
shit,
got
but
me.
like, what the fuck are they spending that fucking? Like, that's a lot of cash. They are rolling the dice and spending that kind of bread, bro. That's. Oh, but hold on, is that 400 for 2 days?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
only
that's
2
all
days.
right.
Wait,
so
have a look at
can't buy single day tickets.
At all?
have a look at this. Have a look. Look how many complimentary drinks you get for the VIP.
2. But how much is the VIP?
Oh, that's per day. So wait, you got 4.
Woohoo! How much is that package?
Go to buy now, Adam.
I don't know. Just read the. Oh no. Good chat. Creature of Comfort pack, access to so just basically priority everything and 2 drinks.
Bro, I would wait in a line for an extra 10 minutes. Like,
Well, but
because
how much, mate? I don't think there'll be a line, mate.
I don't think there'll be a festival, if I'm going to say so.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's backed by Ticketek, bro. Like, it'll go ahead.
It'd just be paused.
They dropped it.
500. Oh,
Early bird 209. They must have got some backlash.
so they've dropped it.
Yeah, it's half price.
Oh, mate. People power. See?
Oh, well, there you go.
Whenever it says don't just complain on the internet, it doesn't get you anywhere. Bullshit. Complaining on the internet has gotten me this far and it's got cheaper tickets, so let's...
Are they doing single days as well now?
Oh, well, look at this. Look at this, guys.
maybe I'll go then.
That might only,
Vindication.
that may only be the single day 209. That might not be the double.
Early. No, I reckon they've fucking realised they're selling...
No, 2 day 400 still.
Oh, well, we
Yeah,
celebrated too early,
You can't get
guys.
single days, but
You can get singles.
Tickets, who the fuck
still,
do you think you are?
200 for one day.
Yeah.
Drip is doing half-day tickets too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Half?
That,
What?
you're
How's that?
allowed entry
After midday.
at 6 o'clock. That's when obviously the good acts are.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's the price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. I don't know. I'm not going to hate shit on that. That's...
I think
get-
you
I get
miss
different.
Little
different.
Zan. That's the
do you
probably
miss?
you miss Little Zan.
Who?
Oh, fuck you. Who cares?
As long as you get Akon.
No, like... No,
Yeah, it's exactly right. As long as Akon's there.
But then they're not going to do a good bar trade because then half the fucking cunts are going to turn up later. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But they're probably limited at half-day tickets. I don't know how I feel about that, hey? About the old half-day ticket.
It's an interesting one.
No, good. Like, seriously, like, it is interesting. Oh, so it's 89 less. Yeah. So it's after 6. That's super interesting, hey? But then, yeah, I don't know.
There you go,
I'm
guys.
intrigued.
Biscuit Factory half-day
Look,
tickets.
bigger, yeah.
You come in for one act only.
Choose one. One act, but it's chosen at random. Mate,
Starting local.
Mate, starting local sets. I love the starting local sets. But no,
We were starting
good
locals.
on them for look. At least they're trying something different, and fucking good on them. I love people who innovate, and like it's different, but fuck, props to them. I'm down. I don't know if I like fully dig it, but I'm down with the idea. I'm down with people trying something different. So
If
big
I-
up, and their lineup's sick. Like they're killing it.
if we see
when
half,
actually is it? Is it the end of the year? November? September. Fuck, it's soon.
well, they've already released set
Fucking hell.
times. The set times out.
Fuck, that came around real quick.
A
Yeah,
month away.
Wasn't that like only announced like a month ago?
probably 2 to 3 weeks actually.
I think they've just been slowly rolling out some acts, haven't they?
Yeah,
Look,
Akon
they're gonna kill it. Like
Akon was the peak one. It peaked at Akon.
bro.
Yeah.
Don't hate on the Akon.
I'm not-
No way.
Oh, wait.
Akon is
No,
a G.
It's just like, but
Man,
it's
if you hate on Akon, I'm gonna have to.
No,
smack
but
that.
like if you look at that lineup, Akon is the only like older. compared to all the new
it's
school.
It's now a head. Fuck, how old do you feel that's not a head? Little Baby killing it. French Montana killing it.
Yeah.
Migos, look, big.
they're always going to be pretty good.
Comethazine killing it. Little Skies, not my cup of tea, but killing it. Rich the Kid. I don't know, he's got
Oh,
one
did
shit,
you see that?
What happened?
So Rich the Kid complained.
Oh, that's a PR stuff. I don't buy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't buy that shit. But like look, big ups to him.
Amari, is it?
Armani.
She
Chilling it.
we were watching one of her clips yesterday.
Oh,
Apparently
yeah.
she's just like it's like a troll YouTube song.
And
She got
she's
big
on
up.
drip.
Yeah.
Oh, look, power to it. Was she Australian or international?
International.
Oh, good. I wouldn't kick her out of bed at night if she farted. What's the tune? What's the stage? I haven't got the headphones. They're fucked. So.
Alright.
No, they're fucked.
What have you done? Did you break them?
Cook them. I know.
Are you back?
No, fucked. Fuck. I didn't need connection. Yeah. I've come in here and I've fucked your studio. I'm really sorry. Look, I can't hear what she's saying, but I like
can you cut this, please?
Yeah,
Please.
don't play it.
Yeah, but as I was saying before, if we do see half-day tickets for Hidden, I'm going to have to call you back on the podcast.
No,
just to expose you for that one.
No, look, I don't see that. Because the other thing with Hidden, man, is because it's only one stage, like, there's a lot of, like, good acts start from fucking...
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Good acts start at fucking 12 when you guys played.
11. 11. I was running down.
I think it because it was 11.
Oh, yeah, didn't something happen?
Because you were late, boys.
Didn't something happen?
I reversed my car into...
Listen, I tell you what, we've been through a lot with Alex.
I reversed my car into a generator because you were on the wrong side of the festival. I had to come pick you up to get you in. So I reversed it hastily, hit a generator, and smashed the entire back of my car. That was not a good day. That cost me like $900.
Really? I mean, I said to take it off the invoice, but
yeah, look.
Wait,
it is what it is.
Well, man, I think let's just wrap it up there, bro. Bro, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on here, man.
We're going to get those turtles out of here before the fucking cops turn up. We're going to get rid of the aquaculture farm downstairs.
No, we really do because we want to make something dope down there.
Yeah, we do. We have good plans for downstairs.
Like a pool table.
At least keep one of the turtles. Have a studio turtle.
I'd love to have. I love going down and looking at the turtles.
Are they turtles or tortoiers?
Listen, we don't work.
I feel like you know this answer.
Well, look, fuck.
We don't work for that. We don't.
You're not inquiring?
We barely
We barely see them at all.
see them. We scare them when we walk through the... Oh, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
They are a little bit creepy.
But, dude, we would love to have you back in the near future.
Mate, anytime. It's been a pleasure.
We don't really know when this podcast is coming out, so let's not plug some like up-and-coming shows, but there's some big things coming.
Plug. Look, how long is this going to come out? Like a week, 2 weeks?
Depending, probably a bit longer.
At least a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Come to Biscuit Factory Halloween party.
Oh.
Wait, so it's going to be definitely at least a month?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
We're doing fortnightly releases.
So I can tell you the lineup for that'll be sick. That it's going to be Boogie T, Subtronics, Hesh, HeadX, GetterX, Dead Monkey.
Gee, that's
you heard it here first. So the line was officially leaked 2 months out, like a month early, but this podcast is going to be a month late. So
we'll try
swings and roundabouts, I guess.
We'll try and maybe we'll do that like before you release it. So
fuck, that'd be a dog act, eh? Or maybe that's no, so you get some more heat on the podcast. Lineup leaked on.
Just big bold.
That's a thumbnail, really.
Clickbait it.
Clickbait. If you want to
Biggie
find
lineup,
people would do that. Dedicated Biggie fans.
Oh no, totally.
Bang, straight away.
They're a bunch of fun. They'll fucking do anything for exclusive.
But anyway, bro, thank you so much for having us.
Cheers, bro.
And thumbs up to the camera. But yeah.
We can do something better. Is this like the Nardwar to do thing? We can do better than that. I'll choose you some soju. How about that?
Yeah.
One more sip. Is that?
Stop being such a pussball.
Listen, you know me. I don't.
You know me.
You know me.
I have had a fucking drink with you before.
One.
Cheers, bro.
Frost.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.